You're probably wondering why I'm wearing a dress.
What? Oh God! Change!
Okay,
Change!
okay, God, fine.
Okay, that's much better. Now can we talk normally?
Sorry about that, but I wanted to get your attention because I have a really important point to make.
What point is that? That you don't have the legs for a dress?
My legs are beautiful, thank you. But no, I wanted to talk to you about sexual violence. I think it's really important.
Right. Let me guess. You got in trouble with your girlfriend, and now she's punishing you.
No, I'm serious. I've been taking a class about it, and some of the actual facts are pretty disturbing. Like, did you know that about 70% of women experience some form of sexual violence?
That's actually pretty grim. How can the number be that high?
Well, it's difficult to say for sure. One problem could be lack of knowledge and indifference, so I figured it would be a good idea to talk to people, even if that means having an extended conversation with you.
Are you implying I'm some sort of sexual predator?
No, I just mean, I figure the more people that are informed, the better off we'll all be. G.I. Joe always said, knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe! So, what exactly qualifies as sexual violence?
Any act where sex is used as a weapon. It may involve one or more persons forcing, pressuring, coercing, threatening, or otherwise manipulating another person into sexual acts or activities against his or her will. It may involve unwanted sexual attention, sexual contact, or sexual activity. It can take place anywhere.
Touching another person without consent, initiating any sexual contact without explicit permission and or without explicit awareness of what the other person wants, acting despite mixed signals from the other person, sexual contact with someone who is drunk or otherwise unable to give consent, impulsive sexual action, or acting on a dare. So really, any kind of sexual act can be sexual violence.
Pretty much.
Well then how am I supposed to have any fun?
That's why it's important that both parties give consent.
Can it just be assumed that I'm in a constant state of consent?
You know, it's a stereotype that all men think like that.
Oh, I assure you it's no stereotype, my friend. Give me one example of why it's so important to get consent.
Honk honk! See? Did you like that at all?
Kind of.
Exactly. What?
Could you put the dress back on and try it again?
No! Absolutely not. In fact, we will never speak of this again to anyone. This better not end up on YouTube somehow. I think we'll continue this conversation with me over here. Consent means both partners are fully conscious and aware, free to act, and positive and sincere about their desires.
But if I'm too busy trying to get consent, won't it kill the mood? I mean, the ladies just love it when this big slab of man just takes charge. Shing!
Huh. You know, that's actually one of the common myths men have about sexual violence and consent. Tell me some more issues you have. I bet they're myths too.
I'm supposed to take the sexual lead. No just means she's playing hard to get. I bought her dinner 3 times. 3 dinner rule. We've been dating for 3 months. We should be having sex. The 3-month rule. Her eyes said yes. Those things sound a lot more ridiculous when I actually say them out loud.
Yeah, they do. But it sounds like you're starting to get it. So, do you have any ideas on how to prevent sexual violence?
Well, I mean, I guess it's like you said. I think a really good idea is just educating people about it.
Right. And also, women can be more aware of situations that are likely to lead to abuse, such as being the only female at a party or attempts to get them to an isolated place.
Then along those same lines, people can be selective about who they hang out with. It's better to be picky about dates than be risky.
And dating partners should have sexual limits set that both partners understand.
What about physically intervening?
People don't have to step in and start throwing punches if they see a threat. But being perceptive and speaking up can be extremely helpful. In general, people have good instincts. If something feels wrong, they should listen to those instincts and speak up. It's seemingly little things like that that make a hero.
I see. My city needs me. Away!
Okay, he's gone.
Good job. I think you're starting to learn your lesson. Now say it again.
I will not pinch Lizzie's butt in public.
That's right. Now go call your next friend and get him to come over. Hey, and put your pretty dress back on.